You're not losing your mind. You're outgrowing your current environment. Something inside you is awakening, and that pressure, you feel it's the signal. The shift is near. Chosen ones always feel the shift before the move. The vibration of change begins long before the doors open. This isn't a regular transition. This is a divine extraction. You've been placed where you are for a time, but not forever. Now, a high-level contact someone aligned with divine timing and authorities, preparing to relocate you. And it won't be gradual. It will be sudden. But before we dive into that, you must understand why this is happening. You have been undergoing silent training, trials, emotional battles, cycles of isolation, and tests that nobody else could see. You've learned how to survive storms that would have destroyed others. You've mastered internal discipline. You've had to become your own guide, your own motivator, your own healer. Why? Not punishment. And now everything is starting to align with divine precision. The people that ghosted you, they were removed for your protection. The opportunities that slipped through your fingers, they were never part of your true assignment. You've been stripped, but now it's time to be placed. The sudden move coming isn't just geographical, it's spiritual, emotional, relational, even financial. This high-level contact, whether they are aware of their role or not, is operating under divine instruction. This person has access, resources, influence, or spiritual authority that will unlock your next dimension. You won't have to beg, chase, or convince them. They will find you, be drawn to you, and without even realizing it, become a key to your next door. But why does the move have to be sudden? Because if you had time to overthink it, you'd sabotage it. If you knew exactly when and how it would happen, fear would paralyze you. So the divine works in secrecy, even mystery, precisely, and in perfect timing. And here's the twist: what looks like a breakdown in your life right now may actually be the relocation setup. The job loss, that breakup, the random opportunity that fell into your lap. These are not coincidences. These are signs that divine activity is already underway. The shift isn't coming. Some will pull away, others will criticize. Let them. You are being extracted. You are being upgraded. And while it might feel confusing or even scary, the truth is this is the moment your soul has been waiting for. There's a saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But in your case, when the chosen one is aligned, the contact is sent. You won't have to figure out the entire path. These are all breadcrumbs left by the higher realm to lead you toward your next destination. And here's the most powerful truth. The move isn't just about you. It's about what's inside you. You're carrying something rare, something sacred. That's why your path has been so difficult. It had to refine you so that when the moment came, now you'll be revealed. But remember, with the relocation comes responsibility. You're not being sent to a new space just to survive. You're being sent to lead, to elevate, to shift the atmosphere. You will walk into rooms and change them. Without trying, you will attract favor without explanation. You will be placed in positions where your name was never even mentioned, because when you're chosen, your presence precedes your arrival. You are not watching this by accident. It happens in the spirit. That's why your environment feels misaligned. That's why your usual routines no longer inspire you. Your soul has already left the old season. Now your body and circumstances are catching up. So here's your task right now. Surrender. Let go of trying to control every detail. Stop obsessing over how and when. Start preparing as if it's already happening. Clean the clutter. Say the goodbyes. Finish the assignments. And you'll want to be ready. You'll want to recognize them when they speak. Even if your legs are trembling, you won't even realize at first that it's them. They may show up in the most ordinary way: a passing conversation, a random message, a small open door. But nothing is random when you're chosen. Everything is divinely arranged. They'll come with insight, opportunity, or access that disrupts your current rhythm. You'll be invited into rooms you didn't apply to be in. Someone will mention your name in a place that holds power. A solution will appear to a problem that's been haunting you for years. This is how divine orchestration works. It's quiet, strategic, supernatural, but you must stay alert. False offers, emotional confusion, people from your past resurfacing. These are not coincidences. They're tests. The shift you're about to make is too important for anything impure to travel with you. You've waited too long, fought too hard, cried too many tears to miss this move. So discernment becomes your compass. Don't go where you feel flattered. Go where you feel aligned. That whisper is the voice of your destiny calling you forward. And once that voice, it was always yours. The high-level contact may not look like what you expected, but they'll recognize your energy. They'll speak to your future, not your past. They won't be confused by your vision or intimidated by your calling. They've been prepared to. Together, you'll activate new dimensions of purpose neither of you could reach alone. And this relocation, it won't be a slow grind. It'll be a sudden, sharp, undeniable elevation. You'll go from overlooked to highly requested, from misjudged to sought after, from hidden to hand-picked. Don't try to explain the shift to everyone. Most people won't understand it, and they're not supposed to. Some will question your choices, your timing, even your sanity. Let them. When you're being relocated by divine instruction, not everyone gets the map. Your steps will start to feel ordered. Delays will begin to make sense. Things that once frustrated you will no longer affect you. That's how you'll know you've outgrown the old timeline, and as you move into this new space, a wave of clarity will hit you. You'll see why certain things had to fall apart, why you couldn't take shortcuts, why you had to walk the hard path. You'll look back at what once broke you and feel nothing but gratitude, because every storm shaped the warrior in you. Every loss made room for a greater gain. Every no was setting you up for the one yes that changes everything. The contact might offer you something unexpected, a chance, a partnership. It will look like growth. You may have to leave behind familiar faces, environments, and even identities. That's okay. The version of you that fit into your old world cannot thrive in your next one. This is a rebirth, a clean cut from what was. The sudden move will likely happen in stages, even if the trigger is immediate. First, the mindset shifts, then the relationships, then the physical environment. Before you know it, you're standing in a space that once only existed in your imagination. Don't shrink in this new space. Don't apologize for it. You didn't manipulate your way here. You were moved here by grace, by alignment, by divine assignment. And now you must own it. Speak with confidence. Walk with authority. They reminded you of who you've always been, and your role now is to lead, to activate others, and to operate in your full light. But don't forget this: the relocation isn't the reward. You've been positioned because others need what you've been given. You've been trusted because you didn't fold when life tried to break you. The divine doesn't waste placement. You're not just being moved for your benefit, but for the people you will encounter there. Your presence will be the confirmation someone else has been praying for. So, when the move happens, and it's closer than you think, move boldly. Don't try to shrink to fit the old spaces. Don't wait for permission from people who were never meant to understand your journey. Don't let fear make decisions for you anymore. This is not the time to play small. Your steps are divinely guided now. The contact has been sent. The shift is unfolding. The timeline is active. The sudden move is not coming. It's already here. Now you've crossed the line. The old life is behind you. The doors that once held you back have quietly closed, and the move that once felt distant has become your reality. But here's the thing they don't tell you. Relocation is not the end of the process. It's the beginning of a new one. You're not just entering a new space. You're entering a new dimension of self, a higher frequency, a sharper awareness, a deeper responsibility. Everything around you starts to respond differently. You'll notice that time feels different. Manifestations happen faster. People treat you according to your energy, not your words. You don't chase anymore. You attract, and you'll realize something profound. The shift didn't just happen around you. It happened in you. You no longer wait for validation. You move with internal clarity. You no longer tolerate confusion. You ask better questions, and you trust the answers. You no longer seek to fit in. Not the spotlight of fame, but the spotlight of purpose. People will be drawn to you without understanding why. They'll feel safe around you. They'll feel inspired. They'll ask questions. They'll look for answers that you didn't even know you had. You've become the contact now. You're the high-level one who others will be divinely led to. You've shifted roles. No longer just the chosen one, you're the one doing the choosing, the one guiding, empowering, planting seeds that grow long after you've left the room. This is why you had to go through what you did, so you could lead from experience, not ego, so you could speak from truth, not theory, so you could serve from authenticity, not ambition. And now, everything you do carries weight. Your words, your silence, your presence, even your absence will speak volumes. But don't be afraid of this new level. You were built for it. You were designed for it. Even when you doubted yourself, heaven didn't. The divine never second-guessed what it placed inside of you. And now, you must protect it. Guard your energy like treasure. Not everyone gets access anymore. Not because you're better, but because you're responsible. You don't pour endlessly now. You discern who's ready. You don't explain your calling now. You let your results speak. You don't chase connections now. You let alignment find you. In this new space, you'll be tempted to fall back into old habits, to downplay your light so others feel comfortable, to shrink your voice so no one feels threatened. You didn't come this far to apologize for evolving. You came to lead. You came to build. You came to activate. This relocation is not about luxury, because someone needs to see what's possible. Someone is watching your every step, not out of envy, but out of hope. You're living proof that the shift is real, that divine timing is real, that surrender and obedience can birth something far beyond logic. And yes, there will be resistance. New levels bring new enemies, not just external ones, but internal doubts too. But you're not the same person you were before the move. You've gained authority. Younger self prayed for. Now it's time to walk like it. Build the thing. Speak the message. Share the wisdom. Heal the people. Take the trip. Start the mission. Launch the vision. No more delay. No more hesitation. No more waiting for the right time. The relocation wasn't random, it was scheduled. The contact wasn't a coincidence, it was confirmation. The shift wasn't sudden, it was supernatural. And you were ready, even when you didn't feel like it. So now, the spotlight turns outward. Who are you sent to help relocate? Who is watching you, waiting for permission to believe in their own shift? There's someone out there still stuck, still scared, still uncertain. They don't need a sermon. They need your story. They need to see that it's possible to rise, to rebuild, to move forward after betrayal, after heartbreak, after years of silence. You've been called to demonstrate the moves so others can follow it. This is the season where your life becomes the blueprint. You are the evidence, not of perfection, but of purpose, not of ease, but of grace. And from this point forward, you don't move from fear. You move from faith. You don't operate from scarcity. You operate from knowing. You don't walk alone. The same divine force that relocated you will continue to guide you step by step, level by level. This is your assignment. Now, stay aligned, stay aware, stay available, because new contacts will appear, new doors will open, and this isn't your final relocation. It's just the beginning. You've entered the flow. Now, everything you need will find you. Every answer will come in its time, and every divine connection meant to elevate your mission will be drawn to your light. You've done the waiting. You've done the weeping. You've done the wondering. Now, it's time to walk in it. Welcome to your next level. You didn't just survive the shift. You are the shift, and the world is about to see exactly why you were chosen.